Mike,
Yeah.
we actually have something. Now they're going to screw this up somehow, but we have something to be interested in here. We have stars doing stuff in wrestling. It's crazy.
Define stars. Who are we talking about here?
Well, I mean, Brock's back. We got Roman showing out over on one channel, and we got CM Punk making a hell of a debut over on the other channel.
So, what are your thoughts on Punk coming back, Doc?
And you know it was hot when you heard the first note of music, and then you didn't hear a damn thing else except the crowd.
Oh,
What was that?
My wife dropped something.
Tell her to keep her mouth shut.
yeah.
I don't think her mouth's open. I think she dropped something. So, two different things, pal. Anyway,
What did you think, Mike?
I want to know. You don't want to been bugging me all week. I want your thoughts. I don't want no one liner like you just gave me. What do you think? I want your deep down thoughts. I mean, you're the industry insider, as you've told the people numerous
I'm not
times on
an
this show.
industry insider. I'm an industry expert.
Okay,
Oh,
you've said industry insider, so now you're an industry expert.
Hey,
You're
man,
both.
here's the thing. It was a day, I guess, a lot of people didn't think would happen. He's got it, and I mean, shit, he went for what, 20, 23 minutes? And he might as well, especially with what they put on after him, he might as well have gone the whole hour.
I've called that show or that promotion schizophrenic for a long time. They just became more schizophrenic.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know
Cause
why they kept it a secret.
they didn't
Just
keep it a
fucking.
secret. Everybody
I mean,
knew.
right, that's what I'm saying. But they wouldn't admit to it.
Ah.
I mean, fuck.
I thought it was great. I thought he didn't rush. He let the crowd just continue.
Climaxing.
Yeah, he let them get it all out. He milked them. The only thing I don't like is I have zero interest in Darby Allin. But then I
Yeah,
started thinking about it. It's like I don't have any interest in most of these guys.
yeah, I know that's the problem.
Who's he going to dance with?
That's the problem. It's like when Hogan and the Macho Man went to WCW. WCW at least had Flair and Vader and Arn Anderson and Sting. They already had their kind of homegrown talent for him to fuck around with. They don't have anything on their side that's fucking equal to all these people that they're bringing in.
I agree, Mike.
I the one thing I did tell you that is interests me is I get really tired of hearing the AEW folks, not like fans, the actual wrestlers and folks backstage. If you
Kumbaya.
ever listen to them on interviews, they act like it's the greatest work environment in the world and nobody dislikes each other and there's no egos and they all are in love and yada yada yada. And I say it all the time. That is bullcrap. 20 years from now, there's going to be shoot interviews just like there are now where guys are burying other guys in their egos. They're not going to say it now because they keep a tight lip on it and they want to make it seem like they're all cool. But wrestling is full of egos. And
And
I
Mike, to
do.
that point, everybody on that roster slid down a peg.
Oh yeah, they did.
And
And
with Daniel
And it's
Bryan
going to
coming
get
in,
worse.
when Daniel Bryan coming in, everybody's sliding down too, except CM Punk.
It's almost like if they're like kind of like an all right football team. Oh, they signed Tom Brady. They signed fucking Alvin Kamara. They signed this guy. Then it's like, well, then fuck. What about me?
it's a
You
great
know,
analogy. It's a great analogy.
like
And
fuck.
yep. And
You can you can carry. Here's about you. You can carry Tom Brady's bags to the airport.
Yeah,
That's what you can do.
you can help.
and
And when he says look up at the lights, you look up at the lights.
the one other thing I was going to say was I'm more interested too in how politically it all plays out because I'm telling you, there's egos in pro wrestling like there are, and it's an ego-driven business. That's why you hear guys constantly complaining about not wanting to put this one over or that one over. It's all ego, and I'm really interested in seeing how it all plays out. If they do end up butting heads, they won't say it, they won't ever admit to it till 20 years from now or 10 years from now, once they're not in that promotion anymore, because nothing lasts forever. That's what I'm interested in, because I refuse to believe all these interviews I've heard, and I've heard quite a few where they're just, oh, it's the greatest thing on the planet, oh yeah, we all love each other. Shut the hell up. That's not how it works. It doesn't work like that on the little shit independent level.
Yeah.
Believe me, it doesn't work like that at the higher level.
Show we do.
I just don't think who could he wrestle against?
Well,
that's equal to him.
The day that I turn off the channel and quit AEW is when he starts doing jobs to Moxley and or Omega.
Don't put it past him, man. He might. I mean,
yeah.
He did say he wanted to elevate guys.
Well, they need to go hire some more guys worthy of getting elevated.
You know what? Let me tell y'all something. You know what I've always loved about Punk? Back when he signed with WWE in, what was it, 2005? Back then, the WWE was still looking for the 6'4", 245, whatever, muscle-bound freaks. Punk was the complete opposite of that. And that's what I always liked about him. Plus, it's just something he had, the it factor, that I always, from the first time I saw him on television, like, something about this dude that I really, really like. I've always liked that about him. And there's a lot of people that don't like the fact that he walked away, took his ball and went home. Let me remind folks, Steve Austin did the same goddamn thing. Not that Punk's at Austin's level. And he left and went home. And he decided, screw all this. I don't need none of this for 7 straight years.
Bro, I ain't mad at him. That's the dream we all have.
Yeah,
we all want to tell our bosses, you know what?
Yeah.
Up
take
yours.
This job and shove it.
Now, it's a lot easier to do that.
Here no more.
Now, I will say this. It's a lot easier to do that when you make the kind of money he was making. Obviously, you can do that when you make that kind of money.
When is this show going to take off so that Harper and I can get that kind of money?
Yeah, we quit on your black ass.
Wow. Wow. This is that. So we having a serious discussion, and this is what it devolves into.
So this was our first time trying a serious discussion on the show after 6 years. How did it go?
Well, is it time to discuss April 14th, part 1?